Turn off the TV and tune in today as I inform you, my audience, on the negative effects of television on children and the healthy substitutions that can be taken in its place. TV viewing is an 8-year high. On average, children ages 2 to 5 spend 32 hours a week in front of a TV watching television, DVDs, DVR videos, and playing some form of a video game on a game console. Kids ages 6 to 11 spend about 28 hours a week in front of a TV. Kids Health says that children who consistently spend more than 4 hours per day watching TV are more likely to be overweight, show signs of aggression behavior, and be more influenced by drugs, drinking, and premarital sex. We are influenced by what we see and hear. TV is one of the biggest forms of communication in the world. Since it has such a large effect, I want to see its ramifications on its biggest targets. Television can be very educational and beneficial, yet the cons outweigh the pros in the ways that it promotes obesity and aggressive behaviors while taking away from the stimulating activities of the outdoors, reading, and other social activities that are imperative to a child's health. Today I would like to give you some information about the following: television's benefits for children, the inhibitions of television, and positive alternatives to television. Let's talk about the benefits of television. Although the benefits of television are scarce, there are a few. Let's say toddlers, for example. Toddlers can learn colors and shapes and all sorts of different fundamental things on the television and interactions. Younger kids, they can they can watch many informative videos and channels on TV that bring to life history, life, and science. TV and all that comes along with it can promote social activity and provide ways to interact, explore, and to play. Okay, let's get to the inhibitions. Much research has been done in the past 10 years because of all the advancements in technology and what its effects are. Researchers from Michigan show that excessive TV viewing can contribute to poor grades, sleep problems, behavior problems, obesity, and risky behavior. Here's some statistics from the Parents on Television Council. The average time the kid spends watching television is 4 hours a day. 54% of children have TV in the room. 66% say that of kids say that their peers are actually television characters. 62% of kids say that sex on television encourages them to engage in the activity. By the age of 18, kids will have seen 16,000 stimulated murders and 200,000 acts of violence. Children spend more time watching TV than any activity other than sleep. If children are watching TV for hours a day, they are influenced by more than the show itself. Commercial ads target younger generations who cannot think critically for themselves. Many ads promote junk food, upcoming videos, and video game releases, all of which can promote inactivity just by sitting and watching. Too much television and too much junk food have created a major problem of obesity in this country. Advertisements only add to this problem. And as we go on, children imitate what they see. If media continues to become more graphic, more vulgar, and more sexual, what will children imitate? So what is the solution? Should children watch any television? Let's analyze this question as I present a proposal. Groucho Marx once said, in a kind of a humorous quote, "I find TV very educational in that every time someone turns one off, I go into another room and I read a book." It is said that reading enhances creativity and imagination, improves grammar, speech, and memory, and also reduces boredom. The NEA released a statement saying literary readers are more likely than non-readers to engage in positive civic and individual activities such as volunteering, attending sports, culture events, and also exercising. Okay, as we go on, positive alternatives to limiting television. Limiting the amount and setting rules on how much TV your child watches and exactly what they watch. Set up maybe rules and regulations, and maybe they have to get their chores done or do their homework to kind of gain a right to the television. The next proposal is to install a V-chip in a television. A V-chip regulates the content in which your child is exposed to, so you can have control over what they watch, as there's many good programs on television too that they can watch or see. And the last one is initiate more family events and interactions. Instead of sending your child off to watch TV, engage in an activity with them, such as puzzles, maybe board games, or other very stimulating events. Lastly, instead of sending them off to watch TV by themselves, have a family movie night and engage with them, and maybe have a discussion afterwards that would promote critical thinking. So just be aware of what your children are watching and how much they're watching. Be knowledgeable of the effects of television, and offer and create alternatives to television. Know that TV is something more than just casual entertainment. Adults along with children are greatly affected by Hollywood and all that comes along with it. Be critical rather than passive in filtering that information that is depicted and supplement alternative means of entertainment that are critical in a child's development. Thank you for your attention today, my audience.